welcome to IS Pharmacology Difficult Podcast. I'm Dr. Radhika Vijay, and first and foremost, I'm highly grateful to all of you to bringing me up to this episode. This is the 100th episode special. Coming up to the level of 100th episode, it was quite challenging. Keeping up the ideology and the content sparkling, fresh, and updated. There were a lot many twists, lot many turns, ups and downs, few of the compromises. I know it's been almost 2 years that I've started with this endeavor. This whole toiling was actually a real fun and worthwhile. I succeeded in managing it with all my daily chores, home tasks, and my work. Actually, why I love this thing is because it gives me an opportunity to connect with all of you in the best possible way and every week. And it's not only about my subject, that is pharmacology, but it gives me an opportunity to talk about and keep you updated about my own self also. All in all, it's a wonderful rendezvous. And I really hope that whatever you aspire and expect out of this podcast, you are actually getting out of it. You are deriving the maximum benefit. That is the ultimate goal of this podcast. But mind it, I just want to say that it's not similar to a classroom lecture. This podcast and an ordinary lecture are as different as chalk and cheese. I want to keep the conversations short, interesting, riveting, and really thought-provoking. And I only want to cover a part of the subject, not the whole topic, all in all at once, so that it becomes candid, lucid, and more comprehensible for all of you. Actually, this podcast is your thing and your cup of tea if your goal is to trawl through the subject thoroughly, step by step, at your own pace. Haste makes waste. So far, up to 100th episode, I've been able to figure out this thing as the most important thing. Apart from this whole celebration of the 100th episode, I want to share some more things with all of you. First of all, I want to talk about my book. So, I've got a gift wrap from KDP, and I want to do a little unboxing here, though it was released last year, but still I've kept a copy unboxed. So this is how it comes wrapped up in the white paper. This is actually a hardcover of the book. Now you can see it looks so nice and gorgeous. Actually, you can have your own copy. You can have an ebook, paperback, or hardcover like this one. I got it from KDP as an author copy for myself. Actually, this is the first book, and it is a gift for all of you on the completion of season 1 of the podcast. It contains a lot of points, important points about the general pharmacology, and it's quite a handy book, and you'll love to read it. If you really want to go quickly through the general pharmacology, what I would like to tell you is you can grab this book if you really want to go quickly through the most important basic aspects of general pharmacology. And then I want to tell you about a few more things about my Patreon page. I have one, then I have a Facebook group. All the links are in the description box. You can go check out them. And if you like, you can join them also. And lastly, before I wind up, I just want to give a shout out to all the audience, all the listeners, all the heeders. Especially, I want to give shout out to people from Houston, Texas. Then Archbald, Pennsylvania. Then I have, I hope I'm not forgetting, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. And Bangalore, Karnataka, India. Especially people, because they have been the maximum listeners of my podcast from these places. And apart from all these places, I want to give a shout out and a lot of thanks to all the listeners, heeders from all around the globe that have been listening to the podcast and have aided and helped me to bring me to this level of the celebration of the 100th episode. I'm highly appreciative of all of you, and I'm highly grateful. In the end, I would just like to say stay tuned to the podcast. Keep on listening, stay informed, keep on exploring, stay safe, stay happy, stay enlightened. Thank you.